Yo, what's up guys, my name is AFC Adino. Welcome to a new video, finally with the webcam on. I decided to use the webcam again because, guess what? After a long while, after about 2 months or 1.5 months, I finally went to the barber again. And now I think this is the reason why I didn't use my webcam, because my hair was a mess. Anyway, recently we also changed our guild logo. We have a Greninja now instead of the Heatran. Look at this. This is the Ash Greninja form, and yeah, we'll make a guild guild picture soon. So if anyone is interested in joining the guild, join my Discord server. Go to join a guild channel and message me, Christensen, or the AFC officer. If you are interested in joining the guild, slide into our DMs, drop the trainer card there, let us know why you would like to join a guild, and that's basically it. Without further ado, guys, yo, what's up guys, AFC Adino here, and trying to bring a bit of a spicy team, but my opponent bringing a shiny Lucario. Pretty cool. I think he's going to lead off with Rotom. That's most likely the lead, so if I lead off Clefable, I can go for a knockoff on the first turn and hopefully I catch the Heatran. I could also get up my rocks, maybe if he leads with Tangrowth or something, trying to knock me off, but we'll see. He leads off with the Rotom. Yeah, I think he's going to Volt Switch into Heatran most likely, so I'm actually going for knockoff first. I can always get on my rocks against this team. Like Tangrowth, Clefable, and Rotom are easily opponents I can get up rocks against, but he does Volt Switch into the Heatran. Perfect, because now I get to knock this off, and we knock off leftovers, so if we get up rocks later, switching in every turn. But I'm going into Gliscor. Hopefully he won't go for a Lava Plume and burn me. We'll see. Goes for Magma Storm, that's okay. Only 48%, so I do think it's especially defensive Heatran. But I'm gonna go for Roost there. Actually goes for a second Magma Storm. Maybe hoping that he would be faster, I guess. But I'll just keep roosting. He only has 6 Magma Storms left. Goes into Rotom. That's fine. I am going to U-turn here, obviously. I'm not gonna stay in because this is my Heatran switch. I don't know if he goes for the Volt Switch here, predicting me to switch out, but I'll go into Slowking. Even if he goes for a Volt Switch, I'm specially defensive. I should be able to easily tank this, as he does end up going for Volt Switch. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I live an attack from Gengar if he's not Specs, but he goes into Tangrowth. I know I live Giga Drain, so I'm gonna go for Toxic. I have a Goldberry Berry on his Slowking, so if he does go for knockoff, I don't care, because he doesn't have a Weavile on his team. And I get the Toxic off. Perfect. He might go for the double knockoff, expecting me to switch out, so I'm not going Conkeldurr. I think Gliscor is a pretty fine play, because there's no way he clicks HP Ice in this situation. He either goes for Giga or he goes for the double knock, which my Gliscor doesn't really mind. So he does go for the knockoff, knocks off my Toxic Orb, and I'm just gonna go for U-turn here. Not sure if he wants to stay in here, but he does switch out into Rotom, and we'll kind of chip down his Rotom. If you get more damage off, +2 superpower from Scizor would be enough. But I'm going Clefable here, getting leftovers recovery, because I really want my Stealth Rock up now that I knocked off the Heatran. He does end up going for Volt Switch. HP doesn't really matter on my Clefable because it's not walling Gengar or Lucario, and it can still wall Tangrowth at half HP, so doesn't go into the Heatran though, and I'll just go into my Gliscor. He actually doubles into the Rotom, most likely wanting to defog here, but that's fine. I'll just U-turn again. And I'm gonna bring in my Clefable. Goes for a defog. Completely fine. let's just get up rocks again as he goes for Hydro. He's actually wasting Hydro Pumps on my Clefable. I know Clefable lives another one after Leftovers recovering, so I can just go for Soft Boil. He goes for Defog. Maybe he could have tried to go for a crit there, but yeah, once he's out of Hydro Pumps, he doesn't hit my Gliscor anymore. Anyway, I'll just get up rocks again as he Volt Switches out. So that meaning I get up rocks and he has to bring in Rotom again. He brings in the Clefable. I'm not sure what his idea is. I'll just knock him off. Even if he's life orbed, he's not knocking me out. I'm faster though, and I knock off the leftovers as he gets up rocks. But getting rid of those lefties is pretty nice. And I'll just Moonblast just for damage on this. And maybe put it in range for Conkeldurr. But he actually switches in the Lucario. This should do close to 50%. Oh, it does exactly 50. Okay, nice, nice. I could bring in Slowking, but he has rocks up. I guess I can go Gliscor first, see what he does. As he goes for Ice Punch, shit. I guess I should have just gone Slowking, because I think Gliscor had more value against this team than Slowking. But I'll bring in Conkeldurr now. I could click Mach Punch here, but I'd rather go for Drain Punch, because he didn't Swords Dance, so he's not knocking me out. Because Lucario can still check my Scizor. I'm gonna go with the Scizor Sweep for this game as he goes for Close Combat. Does a lot of damage, but I get rid of the Lucario. It does seem kind of bad for me. But Bullet Punch wouldn't have done much to this Lucario, because Lucario resisted the attack. I'm jolly. I know that his Heatran is most likely especially defensive, because of the damage he did to my Gliscor. So I think my Scizor is faster than his Heatran, so I can superpower that. I only need to get rid of the Rotom. If I get a bit more damage off on Rotom, that's gonna be nice. Actually goes Gengar now. Obviously, I don't do anything here, but I would like to keep Conkeldurr, just because Facade can do a lot of damage to Clefable still, and to the Tangrowth as well. So I'm gonna go into Goodra. Goodra's Choice Scarf. He goes for Shadow Ball. I don't see anything, but that did very little damage, so I think it's Scarfed Gengar. Anyway, should I click? Ice Beam kinda hits everything. But on the other hand, I don't think he goes Clefable here. So I can drop a Draco. If he does go Clefable, I too have a switch into Slowking. He goes into Tangrowth though, but that's Assault. That has to be Assault Vest, because this is a Choice Scarf for my special attack, Goodra. I'll just drop a Draco again. He actually switches into Heatran, but Heatran taking Stealth Rock damage. And my Draco, and yeah, with all that damage, I don't even have to Swords Dance to kill Heatran with Scizor. But I'll just go into Slowking. That's my only switch now because Gliscor is gone. It actually switches out into Clefable, and we see it's unaware because he took Stealth Rock damage, so I'm gonna go for Toxic Air. He switches out again, goes into Tangrowth, but knowing Clefable's unaware is pretty nice because we knocked off the leftovers, so recovering on Clefable is really difficult for him now. I'm just gonna Psyshock as he goes for the Giga Drain. I actually get a crit, that's pretty nice. The next Giga Drain will knock me out though. Let's see. Can go Conkeldurr. If he kills me, I get a Scizor and Swords Dance. And that could win me the game because I can still Swords, but I can also go Clefable because Clefable lives pretty much everything. I know he's Assault Vest. Actually goes into Heatran. Oh, okay. Still bringing in Slowking. Heatran really getting chipped down. That's why I love knockoff on Clefable, because Heatran comes in a lot of times. Goes for Magma Storm. He traps me, but I don't think Earth Power kills me. So I can just Scald him. As for Earth Power, yeah, I easily take this because I'm specially defensive. And I actually knock him out with Scald, so that's perfect. Getting rid of the Heatran. He goes into Gengar now. Looking at this though, I don't think Slowking has a lot of value in this situation. Maybe Conkeldurr has. I'm really debating this because Conkeldurr can still hit Clefable and Tangrowth really hard, so I'm gonna stay in. He knocks me out. He's locked into Shadow Ball most likely. I assume it's Scarfed. But I don't think Bullet Punch from Scizor knocks it out from here. Because I'm jolly. I'm a jolly nature. Let me check this out. Yeah, I do need it a bit lower. I cannot afford to take the damage there. I can obviously SD there, but that's not gonna be enough to kill Rotom then. Okay, so what should I do? I'm gonna go Goodra here. I need a bit more damage on this Gengar. So I think going Goodra. He doesn't have Heatran anymore, and I'm just gonna click Sludge Wave. Even if he stays in, that will put him in range of an unboosted Bullet Punch from Scizor. Goes for Shadow Ball. I Sludge Wave him, and yeah, he is indeed Scarfed. I think Conkeldurr is still more useful than Goodra, especially if I get rid of this. He goes for Shadow Ball, knocks me out, and now I'm bringing in my Scizor. If he stays in, I can obviously knock him out, but I'm gonna Swords Dance as he goes Rotom. Even if he stayed in there, then I would have Bullet Punched after, and that Bullet Punch would have obviously killed Gengar. And then that Superpower would put Rotom in range of Conkeldurr. And then I have to go from there with my Clefable. But yeah, this is the best case scenario. Because I live Hydro Pump easily. And that should do around 50%. I'm gonna SD again. 54. And a Moonblast from Clefable should definitely not kill me, so I can Superpower here. This is definitely gonna knock out the Rotom. That's why all that damage was important on the Rotom. And keeping up rocks as well. So we knock out the Rotom, perfect. We know Clefable's unaware, but Clefable showed Stealth Rock, so I don't think it has Flamethrower. So I should easily be able to live a Moonblast from here, so I'm Bullet Punching here. We actually get a crit. Once again, I don't think it's Flamethrower because of the Stealth Rock and he wasn't aware. Now Tangrowth comes in, and obviously we can knock this out with Aerial Ace. If it was Flamethrower, I think I would have lost, but whatever. We'll never find out. We knock out this Tangrowth easily, I think. Yeah. And obviously Gengar dies to the Bullet Punch, so it ends up as a Bullet Punch sweep. Reminds me a lot of pre-Unova. I haven't seen a lot of Scizor sweeps lately, but we pulled it off. And I hope you guys did enjoy this battle. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, guys. Leave a comment down below. Check out my Discord server as well. I left the Pokepace link in the description through my Patreon, so you can just click on a Patreon link. It's a free link. You'll get access to this team. It's a bit of a fun team. Gotta bring it out sometimes, you know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Yo, what's up guys? My name is AFC Adinho and I got a game against Pokeone. Probably an Autogons from someone. But that team looks kind of familiar. I think it's what Duntia played against me. I think Cuteman built this team. With the Sleep Dog Choice Band Komala. But I'll just lead off with Clefable. We'll see what he does. If he does go Rotom, I'm just gonna stop Rock first turn. But he leads up with Komala. Oh no, oh no, oh no. It's gonna come Sleep Dog. I have to knock this off. Because there's no switching into this. Last resort. Yeah, 87%. That's definitely Choice Band. Okay, at least we knocked off the Choice Band, so the damage is reduced. I still don't have a switch. I don't want to bring in Scizor. Because I don't believe it's a Choice Scarf Magnezone. I can definitely get him with my Scizor. Maybe I can go Gliscor. And we'll see how much this does. 58. Okay. Okay. Just gonna keep roasting. I need to be above 50%. I don't think that's gonna happen. I at least activated my orb, so maybe I should just sack my Clefable. I don't think I'll be able to get up rocks then. Because, yeah. I'm gonna U-turn here. Get some, oh, that's some nice chip. And at this point, yeah, I think I have to sack this. Scizor can obviously take the hit, but I don't want him to take that damage. Because it might need to live in Earthquake later, so from Landorus. And once again, Clefable is slower than his whole team aside from Among Us. Goes for Sleep Dog, Last Resorts, and kills me. Damn, that's so annoying, man. Anyway, let's see, how do I want to play this? I can go Goodra, force Tyranitar in maybe. I can also go Conkeldurr. I'll go Goodra. And I'll force Tyranitar in. Which move should I click though? Because my Conkeldurr doesn't have the Flame Orb activated yet, so he can just safely bring in a defensive Lenda. And if I click Draco here, he might go Among Us. But then I get in Gliscor. And basically heal Gliscor up. %. That's a lot. Okay, I'll bring in Gliscor. It's not much he can actually do to me. I guess he could double. But there's not much he can double into, because if he does go Rotom, I just U-turn out. And go back into Goodra. Basically, you want to force the Tyranitar in, because he doesn't know that my Conkeldurr has Ice Sponge, whereas Landorus. What is he gonna do though? Like, he pivots into Among Us obviously, but Among Us doesn't do much in return either. Maybe he goes for Sludge Bomb, trying to poison me. Oh, he does go into Rotom. Seems logical. But I get some recovery on Gliscor, so that's really helpful. I'll U-turn here. That's definitely a defensive Rotom, and I'm going into Slowking. As he clicks Hydro Pump, perfect. Gonna try to click Toxic here. Even though Among Us is most likely coming in. Oh, I could also go Magnezone. Please don't go Magnezone. I don't mind Among Us coming in, because that's recovery again for my Gliscor. Kinda forgot about Magnezone. Magnezone does end up coming in. Damn. I have to go Goodra in case he goes for Substitute. Goodra should be able to take any hit. Choice Spec's Flash Cannon is gonna hurt though. He might predict me to switch out and clicks Flash Cannon. Maybe anticipating Gliscor. But when Dontia played it against me, it had Hidden Power Rise. That's why I'm kinda reluctant on going into Gliscor right now. I kinda need Gliscor to check Komala, Tyranitar, even Amoonguss a bit, and obviously Lando to keep Stealth off my field. It ends up just going for Flash Cannon. It doesn't do too much, so I don't think it specs. Could still be Scarfed. But now I'll make the Conkeldurr switch because he either goes Amoonguss or T-Tar. Yes, and he goes Amoonguss, and now I can go for Ice Punch because it hits Amoonguss, but it also hits a potential Landorus coming in. Yeah, he does go Lando, perfect. I do 84%, that's definitely defensive Lando. But now I can go into my Gliscor, defog the Stealth Rocks away. I don't think you run Explosion on a defensive Lando. You could though, but that means he won't get up rocks. And with Lando at this HP as well, Scizor can just knock it out with Bullet Punch, so that helps me in a Scizor sweep later on. But his Magnezone could still be Scarf, so I have to keep that in mind. But yeah, I think Gliscor is always my player. Because if he goes for U-turn, that's fine. If he goes for Earthquake, that's amazing. Goes for Stealth Rock, we defog the rocks away. Okay, he goes for Earthquake, so get even more recovery. And I can just Roost here. Basically denying Komala the kill. So at full HP it doesn't knock me out. Does go into Rotom though. He might go for Volt Switch, but I don't have anything to touch this anyway. I'll just U-turn. And I'll just go Slowking, because if he does go Komala, I can just pivot into Gliscor. Does end up going for Hydro Pump again though. And at this point, I'll just click Scald. It can burn Amoonguss, can burn Magnezone. And it doesn't allow Tyranitar, Komala, or Landorus to come in freely. I at least get damage off on something, and there's a burn chance. So Magnezone does end up coming in. I get a crit there, and the burn, and we see leftovers, okay. So that means Scizor is faster. I don't care about that crit, honestly, because Superpower would have just knocked it out anyway after a Swords Dance. I could go Goodra here, but Gliscor's at full HP. So even if he has Hidden Power Rise, it's not killing me, because I'm at full HP and I'm especially defensive. It goes for Flash Cannon, does 46, doesn't get the Spadef drop, so that's cool. And I can just go for U-turn here. The burn negates the leftovers recovery, so that's really cool. And I'll just U-turn. As Rotom comes in, so we'll get a bit of chip there. Let's see. I don't have anything that straight up kills Rotom, because it's not Choice Specs Goodra. Can go Slowking again, but Maybe I should just go Goodra and drop a Draco. Ideally, he goes for Volt Switch here. But even if he goes for Pain Split, I think it's fine. I still get damage up on this. But I dropped that Draco, 68, and he Volt Switches! Okay, perfect. So, now I don't even need to Swords Dance with Scizor. Because I think it can kill everything now. But yeah, obviously a Swords Dance is going to help. Now Tyranitar comes in. He needs to be offensive to knock me out with Pursuit, I think. Maybe not. But I think Lando is a Stealth Rocker, so I think it's an offensive T-Tar. Kinda has to be. I think it's Scarfed. Because he needs speed. He doesn't have speed control otherwise. So I'm just gonna switch out as he goes for Pursuit. And I think he locked himself into Pursuit. So I can go into my Scizor here and get off the Swords Dance. Even if he goes Lendo, I will still be at +1. We know the Magnezone is not Scarfed. We are Jolly, so we are outspeeding Magnezone. We can knock out Amoonguss with Aerial Ace. The Rotom is really low. So I think this is it. He does go Lendo here. I get my Swords Dance. I don't think I have to be greedy. I'll just Bullet Punch here. Magnezone coming in and we can just knock this out with Superpower. Perfect, perfect. Please go Amoonguss. Ah, no, okay, he gave up. I really wanted to use Aerial Ace there. Fortunate, but that would have definitely been the 6-0 by Scizor. So we did set it up and we did pull it off. But that common line in the beginning, what a big threat with that damage. And I hope you guys did enjoy that one. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel like always, leave a comment down below, check out my Discord server, and again, I have a Pokebase link in the description through Patreon. Check it out. This one is free for you guys. Peace out. I'll see you guys next time.